Talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be cow. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the New York Jets on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Okay, break. Down. 70, stand by wolf. Ready.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll try again. It's second and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 19, shot.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Third down and 3. Back to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 even. 60 even.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. For the pylon, he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Will Lutz now for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First carry for Joe Mixon. And they'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
First down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Let's go now.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
First down, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Give, but here comes a reverse. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about thoughts and memories that's adding up overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had enough. You still feel paralyzed above century. Friends is having kids, ain't had enough. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use?
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 14-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
19, 19, Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go, besides the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 39 yards. 1st and 10.
Go check. 99.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. They make a big stop for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
It is 2nd and 6.
Deputy. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Now a 3rd and 2. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Lutz for the extra point.
Lutz lining up for the point after.
He's got it. And the Lions move out on top. 14-0.
14. Jets, nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 14-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about facing.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, New York.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, walk him down to the 23-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
To the big tight end, Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Okay, break. Get up.
The RPO, that one is complete. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
A gain of 9.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions! Go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Play action, he'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Let's go now.
Give up the middle with Hall. And you will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
No fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. County Lions.
On 1st and 10, they'll set. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. His throw, left side, for to Slaw. He's got it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. It's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. It most likely was going to result in a sack.
Hold it ready.
3rd and 10.
Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Here we go, here we go. 6.
Back to throw. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Go!
It's a toss play. Left to Gibbs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready, ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They hand it to Gibbs. He's got space inside the 25. And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 11-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. That ball moves. How fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Laporta in motion. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7.
Cougar 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points?
Let's go now.
It is first and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Gibbs trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Can the defense do it again from the 1? 3rd down now and goal.
7 Pirates. Let's go. 18 Rattler.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's a design run, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. They could have put it at the 1 and gone for 2, but they elect to still kick it here. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's him.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll swing this one out to home. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Jets 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught outside. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. He's to the 10, and he will score. Game on. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run with Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on. Hit. Hop, 70. Hop.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
19 Tiger.
Now they'll set up to throw. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through in their...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here is 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Down. They'll set up to throw. Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
They'll look to throw yet again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets are back to within 7. It's 28-21. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
70 Timberwolves. Cuddy.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And this long winning streak showing no sign of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder.